Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at YOLO. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.yolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right after this class.
Hello everyone. So how is everybody doing today? Excited for today's class? Very good, very good. All right. So any idea what we are going to learn in today's class? Any idea? Yes. So we will be continuing with faux calligraphy, the part that we learned in the last class. So one very important thing to remember, a point that we learned in our last class is whenever we have an upstroke, whenever there is an upstroke, the stroke is thinner. And whenever there is a downstroke, that is whenever you bring your hand downwards to write an alphabet, then your stroke should be wide and filled up. They should be darker. Yes, that is the only thing you have to remember. So in today's class, we will be learning all of the letters, all of the 26 alphabets in lowercase. Lowercase means there will be small letters. There are small letters without capital letters. We will be only learning the small letter set of all the 26 alphabets. Got it, everyone? All right. So everybody ready? I will just, recapitulate and let you know what are the materials that you need for today's class. All right. Everybody able to see my screen? Great. So for today's class, what are the materials that you will need? You will need a white sheet of paper or a copy. Okay. And you will need some colorful sketch pens. Even one sketch pen is okay. If you don't have a sketch pen, you can use a pen also. No issues. You will need a pencil, an eraser, and you will also need a ruler. So these are just the basic things that we will need for our today's class. Okay, by the end of the class, you will have learned all of the 26 alphabets, how to write them in faux calligraphy, and you will have a nice set of alphabets for yourself so that you can write any word you want by referencing from those alphabet sets. Yes. So everybody ready? Everybody quickly take out your copies and your pencil and eraser and a ruler. All right? Quickly get ready, everyone. Okay, so if your copy is a ruled copy, then there is no need to draw the lines that we are going to draw at first. If you have a ruled copy, then there is no need at all. If your page is blank, it's a white blank page like mine, then first you will have to draw a set of rules or a set of lines within which your letters will be restricted. So those who have white blank paper, you can just follow the steps that I'm going to show now. Okay, so take your pencil and your ruler. We will draw a set of lines like this. All right. So here I've taken my ruler. Okay. And I will take my pencil now along with it. And first we will draw a set of lines just to make it seem like a ruled notebook. All right. Just see one straight line like this. Just make it nice and long so that you can fit in as many alphabets as possible. Then just leave a little space and draw your second line like this. All right. Everybody just draw a set of lines like this. You can see how much space is left in between the lines. So your letters will be of that width. Okay, your letter should not go outside these two lines unless they are letters that have long edges like H or maybe Y. Other smaller letters like your A, U, V will all be restricted within these two lines. You will just see when we will start writing. First, everybody get ready with these two lines. Remember, not much space is needed between the two lines, okay? Once you're done, everybody just get ready with your sketch pen or your pen with which you wish to write all the alphabets. Everybody get ready quick. Yeah. So remember, it's a certificate course, right? All of the 4 classes are mandatorily to be attended and all the submissions are to be made in order to qualify for the certificate, right? Yes. So this is the second class of the series, and in the first class you have learned about your basic strokes. So in the second class you will make use of the strokes and we will learn all the lowercase alphabets. All right? Yes. So we'll just get started. So what is the first letter? What is the first letter, everyone? Yes, it is A. So we will first write A in small letters. So just see how I will be writing A. So I've taken my red sketch pen and here I will be writing A. You can directly write it with a pen or a sketch pen. Here I have the sketch pen with me. So let's start off with the first letter. Just see how I'm writing. Here my hand goes down and up, again down. So where has my hand gone down? When I was making that first circular and also when I went down like this. Okay, so wherever my hand has gone down, I will just darken those portions. So this portion, my hand went down like this. I will darken it. And here also, I will just darken this one also. Okay, so we have the first letter, A. Everybody write up the first letter quickly. All right, we have A now. After a few letters, you will just get the hang of it. There will be no need of intervention from my side. You will very easily be able to identify which are the parts you have to darken. So everybody quickly write A in small letters like this and just darken these two parts. Okay. Next, we will move on to B. So now next, let us make the letter B. So B is written like this. One curve at the top, go down, up, down, and close. So where have I said down? Once was when I was making that curve, we went down like this. And once more was when we were making the circle, we went down like this. Okay, so there will be two parts where we will darken B. Just quickly darken everyone so that I can just see whether you've grasped the idea or not. Where to darken? Whenever your hand is moving downwards, you have to darken it. Yes, correct. So we will be darkening it like this. It went down here, so we will darken this entire line. And again, it will darken this portion. Yes. So that's our B. You can see how all those rounded portion are within those sets of lines that we have drawn. So that is your guidance. That is your reference. You have to draw, you have to write your letters within these two lines. Okay. Everybody finished with B? We will move on to C now. All right, C is very easy, just like this, down and up. So where did we go down? Very simple. We went like this, down, up. So we went down in this portion, okay? We will just darken that portion up like this. Yes, just darken it up. Quickly get done with C, everyone. Once you have this complete set of 26 alphabets, you will not face any issues at all in writing. You can just, even if you forget, or even if you forget how we had darkened, you can just refer to this set. You can just keep this set with you that you are making in today's class. Just refer to it and you can write it down. All right. So what is the next letter? Yes, it's D. So how do we write D? Like this. Down, up, 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 down. This is your D. So first it went down where? Here. First down. And then one more down like this. Okay. So here you have your D. Everybody finish writing all of these four alphabets. Where we have darkened, you can just see. Also, where can you make use of all of these letters? So whenever you're writing greetings cards, or you're sending best wishes, or if you're doing your school projects also, sometimes for the headings, right? You need a nice decorative style of writing. So there you can use this faux calligraphy technique that you're learning. It will make your project works, all of your submissions look very nice and neat. Also, your friends will also love the greetings card when they have such beautiful, nice letters. All right. Yes. So these are the places where you can make use of what you're learning right now. Okay. So everybody done with D? Next letter. Everybody ready? Okay. So our next letter is E. We will go forward with E now. Here you go. Up and down. So E also, it will be similar to the part like C. That same portion we are going down. So just darken that portion. Okay. Everybody get it done. I think everybody is getting the hang of it now, right? Everybody is getting to understand it. You all are very smart. Yes, I know. So everybody just get ready for the next letter F. Some of you might be writing F differently. So just pay attention to how we write F. Okay. Just get ready, everyone. Okay, we'll start off with F. So see how we write F. F will start from here, down, like this in the middle, and it will go like this. So first I went from the top one, the top line, I went like this, brought it down, up to the middle of the lines, and like this, up again. So where did I go down? There was only one point where I went down. That is the straight line, that backbone. Okay, so we will just darken that up. Like this, and I went down like this. Yes. So just cover it up. Okay. No other place did we go down. So we went down only for that straight line. We will just color that up. Everybody complete F. Everybody get F completed. So we have now completed 6 of the 26 letters. We are left with 20 more. Don't worry, it will just go off in a flicker of the eye. Okay? Ready for the next letter? What's the next letter? So the next letter is G. So let us write G nicely like this. See how I have written the G? Now this time I want you to tell me where we will darken. I will not be darkening it. Let us know from your end. Where do you think it will be darkened? You can let me know in the chats. So we went down. I will just tell you where the movement was. We went down like this, up, down, and up. So which are the two places where we went down? You have to darken those two portions. So everybody just see. I will just give you 10 seconds. Darken it up nicely. You can show your work or you can let me know in the chats also where you have darkened. Good. Good. Most of you have gotten it perfectly. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So where are we darkening it? First is this circle portion. We are going to color this. Next we went down like this. So we will darken it here. All right. Next is our H. H is again written like this, up and down. So we went down here, darken this, and again we went down here. You have already written H in your previous class. Remember, when we were learning the basic strokes, we had already written H. So this shouldn't be a problem for you. Yes. Everybody write G and H now after F. Remember, it is very important to know all of these, where and all you are darkening your letters. Only then will there will be some similarity or they will look of the similar fonts, right? Otherwise, they will look as if you have taken letters from different font sets. There should be similarity between them. So you should be able to identify which areas are to be darkened. All right? Yes. If you're confident enough, you can go on with the next letter also. If you're confident enough, if you think you've gotten a hold of it, you can go ahead with the next letter also. Okay? Everybody done with H? We will move on to I now. So I, how we will write? Up, down, up. Simple. And one dot at the top. So we went down here. Just darken that up. Simple. Everybody get I done? Okay, next letter is J. So remember in the last class, we had done J. We had not actually written the letter J, but there was a stroke that we learned that was just like J. I just want to see how many of you remember that. In the previous class, in the first class of our calligraphy session, we had learned a basic stroke that was almost like J, except for the dot at the top. Let me see how many of you can remember how we wrote J. You can just write it down. Good. Good, very good. So glad to see all of you remember. You can just write that letter down and you can darken the appropriate areas. Okay, so how was J? How did we learn writing J? It went down and up like this, down and like this. Okay, it doesn't matter if we leave out the smaller portions, they are not very necessary. You can just leave them out. The major portion where we went down was on the line. Okay, so we will just darken that. Just complete writing J, everyone. So your first 10 letters are ready. Your first 10 letters are done. Okay. So any of the words that can be formed from this, like if you have to write bad, B-A-D, bad, okay, then you can very easily refer to the letters from these sets of letters that you've just written, and you can write the word bad. Okay, getting it, everyone? All right. Next, what is the next letter? So our next letter is K. K is a bit complex. Many of you write it differently. Just see how we are going to write it here. Okay, just see, everyone. So we'll start off with a top stroke like this, a curve like this, then a round here and like this. So we went down like this. Okay, like this and like this. So it looks somewhat like an R, right? But this is the cursive K. This is K written in a cursive manner. So whenever you refer to your cursive writing, this will be the kind of K that you will get. It is very different than what the K that we usually write, because for us K is open like this. But this is your cursive K. So you will have to write it like this. Okay. Everybody just see how we had written. So first we went up like this. We made the backbone. We made one curve, one circle like this, and then we came down. So where did we move our hand downwards? Those are the portions that I have darkened. Quickly get it done, everyone. If you want in between, if you feel that only one color is boring, you can keep changing colors. You can keep making use of different color sketch pens if you have a lot of colors, so that your page will be nice and bright. You will find it attractive. All right. Next, what letter? What letter comes next? So our next letter is L. All right. Our next letter is L. So let us complete writing L. Like this, we'll go up and down like this. So this portion we went down, we'll just color it up. There is your L. I think most of you will be able to write all of the letters by now. Okay, those of you still having problems, you can just watch 3 or 4 more letters and I think you will be very easily able to complete the set. We are already we are halfway there. Okay, we are almost halfway there. So just half more to go. K, L is done. Next, M. M, remember you had already learned N. M is very similar to that. Okay, how do we write M? So first, one stroke down, up, down, up, down, and like this. So all of these these straight lines, they are your darkened portions. There your hand is moved downwards. Okay. So these are the points that you have to darken. Everybody done? Next is N. You had already learned how to write N. There was a very similar stroke. So here you go, 1 and 2. Very simple. Just darken those 2 lines. Yes. You had already also learned O in your previous class. Just check your copies. In your previous class, you had also learned O. Okay. So I want you all to write O on your own. Don't refer back. Just remember how to write O and just color the appropriate part. Just darken the appropriate part. All of you are very intelligent. I know by now most of you will have gotten the hang of it. Yes. Very good. So your O is down and up, and you will color the portion where you've gone down. Okay. Everybody done till O. We'll just give 10 seconds. Let everybody catch up till O. So all of the 26 letters, when you make your submissions, I want them nicely and neatly written. If you're using a ruled book, then fine, you don't have to draw any lines. But when you are submitting in a white blank page, I want those sets of lines also to be visible. And within that, I want all the 26 alphabets nicely and neatly written. For some of you, I see that you have done your work so nicely, but there is no neatness. The neatness is very, very important. Whenever I mark the top 10 people of the class, of a particular class, I always pay attention to the neatness, okay? So just be neat in your work. It should not be looking dirty. It should not be going this way and that way. It should be nicely within those two lines. All right, all of the 26 alphabets you will have to write and submit. You can use any color sketch pens. Okay, if you want, you can use 2, 3, 5, 10, 20 sketch pens in one set of writing only. Doesn't matter, as long as it's looking nice and neat. I will be happy if you use a lot many colors. Okay, what is your next letter? Your next letter is P. Just one line like this down, curve, and one curve from the top. So here we went down, we'll just color this. And for the curve from the top, you went down. So just this one. Okay. What is the next letter? Next letter is Q. So just see how we will write Q in small letters. Okay. I know most of you will be knowing how to write Q in small letters. So here we start one circle like this, go down and up. So where did we go down? We went down for the circle and we went down for the straight line. So you will just darken those two portions. Just get it done till Q, everyone. R might be a bit difficult because there are many people who write R differently. So before we move on to our cursive R, just let everybody finish off until Q. Okay? Done with Q, everybody? All right. We will move on to the next letter. That is R. Okay? So R is like this and here you go. So we will just color this portion, and here. Just see everyone how R is done. All right. Since I have reached the end of my line, I will now be drawing a fresh set of lines here. All right. Everybody just get R done completely. If you've also reached the end of your line, you can just draw a new pair of lines so that you can continue with your letters. I will just pull this downwards so you are able to see R. Okay. Now what is your next letter? Your next letter is S. So how to write S? We will not write S like we write for the capital letter. We will write it like an ampersand. Okay, so just see. So we will start from here. We will just start from here and we will darken these portions where we have gone down. So what did we do? We went up like this, brought it down like this, and we went like this. It's almost like an ampersand. The ampersand symbol that you find on your keyboards, it is almost like that. So this is how you have to write the small letter S. Okay, just go up like this, bring it down, curve it like this, and go up. Okay, next is your T. T is very simple, just like this and the line, crossing one. So where did we go down? Just the straight line. Yes. U and V next. So you already learned U in your previous class. Just look at the strokes. Just look at the strokes and you will know how to write U and V. Very, very easy. Just take a look at the strokes and you will know. Okay? So U is like this. Just go up, down, and up. So here you've come down and here also. So these are your two portions where you've come down for your U. We are almost at the end, just a little bit left. How many letters left? Anybody? Any idea? Yes, so we are left with just 5 letters. Correct. So now we will write the next letter, V. Okay, how to write V? Like this and like this. Simple. We've just come down here once for V. Just identify the portions. By now you should be a master at it. You've done almost 22 such examples, right? 22 letters you've already done. You should be a master at it, at identifying where your hand has gone downwards. W also we had written in the previous class, the next letter W. How to write W? Just see once more. Up, down, up, down, and like this. Just make a nice little curve at the end so that it looks pretty. So we went down here and we went down here. Okay. So this is your W. Everybody get it done till W so that we are only left with the last 3 letters X, Y, and Z. Okay. Just get it done till W. See how we will be writing X for this set. Like this, move up and move down. It's just like your cursive X. Like this. Then from this down portion only retrace your sketch pen like this and again bring it downwards like this. It's just like writing 2 C's back to back. Okay? Now just darken the appropriate areas. Just darken the appropriate areas. So here is your first one and here is the second one. So next we will start our Y now. So we went up, down like this and went it through. So we will just color these portions where we went down and this long portion also. Just color them up nicely. Okay. So Y is done. Everyone just complete it till Y. Just get it done till Y, everybody. So what is the next color that is left? The next alphabet. If you want, you can change the colors also in between. Okay, like I said. The last alphabet that is left is Z. Correct. Okay. So how will we write Z? How do we write Z now? Just see everyone. Like this. Down. One circle like this and up. Just cover the down portions. Just go down like this. Okay, so there you're done with all of your 26 alphabets. So I will just show you an example of a letter. You need not write that letter, that word along with me, okay? I will just write the word lowercase using all of these alphabets. Okay, so just see. You need not write this. This is just to show you what you can do out of what you've learned. So this is my L first, okay? Then O, okay? Then W, right? Then we can write E. So here you go, your E and your R. Okay, nice R. Alright. Then your C for case, your C. I'm just writing it small in a small little place that you're just able to see. This is just an example, okay? Just to show you. Then we will write our S like this and our E. Okay, so there you go. We've written the word lowercase using all of the alphabets that we've written today. So what is your task for your submission? So in your submissions, I want to see all of these letters there. Okay, and any word, any nice word of your choice. It can be happiness, it can be your name also, it can be any word you like. If you like chocolate, you can write chocolate also. If you like pizza, sandwich, whatever, any of your favorite food, favorite season, whatever word is very dear to you, you need to write that word using these alphabets only. Right? So I want to see all of your nice and neat submissions when I mark them. Okay? So everybody learned something new today? Everybody had fun watching this and learning from it? Very good. Okay? So we'll see you all again in the next class. Keep learning, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care.
Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at YOLO. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.yolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right after this.